Hey stamping friends, this is Kim Quady with KimPlaysWithPaper.com. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mesa, Arizona, and every Tuesday I try to come live for you and show you what I have been working on my craft table. I have a class tomorrow, so I've had to clean off the table. I've thought about showing you on my big dining room table. I have a project almost in every seat, so then I can just move from seat to seat to work on all the different things that I have on my desk. So good morning, Deb. Thanks for popping in. Let me know if you're here this beautiful Tuesday morning. Hey, Brenda, thanks for popping in. So this week, I volunteered to make a card for someone who is leaving our Fit Body Boot Camp. Hey, Parson, thanks for popping in. Colleen. So when you have a group of people and you need a lot of space to write on, I thought, well, what kind of card could I make that we'd have lots of space for people to write? And I thought, I could make a Slimline card. And I think it was maybe about last year at this time that Slimline cards became kind of the thing. And so, good morning, April. Thanks for popping in. I'm a little late to the party. I made my first Slimline card this week, and I don't have it to show you because I had to bring it to the gym to have everyone sign it for today's party. But I made some other samples, and I will show them to you right now, and I will make one because the cutting is just a little bit different. Good morning, Sandy. Thanks for popping in. All right, so I will get started stamping this morning. So to help with the Slimline cards, Stampin' Up! In the January through June 2022 mini catalog. Good morning, Kathy. They have a stamp set called the Slim Sayings. And it's not only, this set is perfect for the Slimline cards, but it can be used for any set. Good morning, Joe. Thanks for popping in. I'm sure glad you found me. So that Slim Sayings stamp set, it also comes with some coordinating dies if you so desire. I know I'm going to show you one of the die cuts that I took out of this one. And I don't know if Dawn is watching yet this morning, but I can almost hear her gasp from Nebraska when I show her what I've done. So I took a piece of the, good morning, Kay. Thanks for popping in. I took a piece of foil from the blue 12 by 12 blue foil specialty paper and cut that out with that Slimline die. It's just gorgeous. So I'll show you the card that I made with a piece of this foil from that blue foils. Now the 12 by 12 blue foil specialty paper is only available while supplies last. So if you love this as much as I do, and I've ordered 2 packages and I am determined to use it. Good morning, Gina. Thanks for popping on. So this is the Slimline card that I made with that foil piece, but I used the blue foil piece, and you see all those little designs pop out. So I adhered them to the card, and then I added the other, some silver pieces. I have a silver scallop circle along with a birthday sentiment and just this lovely, lovely ribbon. And I just absolutely, this card is so gorgeous that I'm afraid to send it. Oh, speaking of sending, so I was watching another video and someone says, oh yeah, and these cards you can send them, there's no extra postage. I'm like, seriously? How can that be? Well, then I realized that, that this fits in just one of those, envelopes that sometimes we get our bills in and we send our bills back. So unless it weighs a bunch, just stick a stamp on it. Kind of, not the most pretty envelope. You could stamp on it and decorate it. However, Stampin' Up! Has offered us some Slimline envelopes to go with it. You get 15 envelopes for $10. So they come in the soft succulent and a smoky slate and a white. So this smoky slate will work really well for that birthday card. All right, so another card, another stamp set that I really, really like, and because spring training has finally come to Arizona, I thought I better make a card in recognition of that. So this is the second card I made with the Hats Off bundle, and then I did use that sayings from the Slimline. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, I just love that. I spent so much time staring at that card, and I just love it. The business size envelope's perfect. So here's another one. And again, I've got a lot of masculine birthdays, baseball lover birthdays coming up in April, so this will be perfect for that. Now, the card that we're going to make today is this one. And it kind of piggybacks off last week's Facebook Live and video that uses Stampin' Up's sneak peek from the upcoming annual catalog, which is the Waves of Inspiration stamp set, the coordinating dies, and then there's a limited time offering of all the foils, they call them blue foils, but there's like a Knight of Navy, a silver, and then a kind of a coastal cabana. Yes, all of the cards will be posted on my blog, which is kimplayswithpaper.com, and I'm working on getting that post up shortly. And I'll also review them on my business, the Facebook page this week. And then it also uses this, oh yeah, Sandy, the paper on the baseball card, oops, it's getting crazy. That comes from the Hey Sports Fan 12x12 Designer Series paper, and it does look like fabric. It's so cool. I've had to get some extra of that paper too. So back to this card, using the Waves of Inspiration 12x12 Designer Series paper. If you love this, be sure to grab it. It's a limited time offering from Stampin' Up. So normally I have all the pieces cut for you, but today I thought that it might be, if you've never made a Slimline card before, the Slimline card measures 8.5 by 7. So I will cut one for us now, and I will this is the 8.5 side, so I'm going to slide it in to 7 in my paper trimmer and then cut it and take off that piece. I know my camera's not up high enough for you to see everything. And then I am just going to score it in the middle at 3.5, and that's what I love about Stampin' Up's trimmer, is that the cutting mechanism is on one end, and then my scoring mechanism is on the other end, and I don't have to change the blade or hop from one thing to another. So I'm just going to score that at 3.5, and I have my card base all ready for my Slimline card. I use just kind of, because I've scored that, I'll fold it in half, and I am ready to create with that. So the other pieces, let me grab some of the other things. I'm going to layer this Designer Series paper, and that measures 8 by 3. I'm going to layer that design on the Daffodil Delight, which measures 8.25 by 3.25. So I'll put those together because we have some stamping and some ribbon to add to it. And I'm just going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus to add that. How about you guys? Anybody else on the Slimline bandwagon? Has anybody made one? Do you love them? They're really great if, like I say, if you need space for a lot of signatures, or you have a lot of things that you want to put on the front to showcase on your card. And just a different fun design rather than our normal typical card size. So that makes it kind of fun. But good morning, Joy. Thanks for popping in. You have it. Yeah, it's I've had it. And I was glad to finally take it out and play with it because, and then it's so fun because you can really just add with these sentiments. I mean, I'm really excited about the congrats to the graduate because I don't think I have anything like that. The sentiments can be used on any card, but also perfect for the Slimline. All right, so then for the sentiment, I pulled out a basic white, and that measures 8 by 1, and then I'll layer it on this Coastal Cabana that measures 8 by 1 1/4. Oh, I have to tell you what I did yesterday. I can't believe I did this. But so this is Coastal Cabana. I needed to re-ink it, and I re-inked it with Bermuda Bay. But I just scraped that off the top and put Coastal Cabana on there. So I tell you, I'm like, are you kidding me? But, you know, all those kinds of things happen in the craft room, and it's only paper and it's only ink. Slimlines, I've found that they are fun, and all kinds of little ideas are going around in my head about ways I could make this. So Tammy, obviously you've made some. Thanks for popping in. Let me grab the ink, and I've got that Happy For You all ready to go on there. And some of these I just like to tap, tap, tap on the top. That way I know I can get ink all over that. And I am going to practice on my grid paper just to see how I did. Not too bad. And so, you know, usually this one that you do, the test one's always the really good one. And then when you try to put it on the paper, but I can do it. Get it all measured up. And I'm going to put it on the left-hand side because my pelicans are going to go on the right-hand side. All right, so we are ready to go there. Let's close that ink. So I do need some pelicans to have on my card. And let me show you. This is the card that, just a reminder. So I did stamp 3 of the pelicans, and I die cut them all with that coordinating die from the Waves dies, and then popped them up. And I also have a it's kind of that Coastal Cabana foil that I cut with a layering circle, and then a piece of coordinating cardstock. Good morning, Linda. Thanks for popping in. We're making some Slimline cards today, and I'm all over the place, but it's fun. It's really something that I haven't tried before. I know I'm always usually a little late to the party when new techniques come out, but good morning, Christine. Thanks for popping in. But sooner or later, I come around and give it a shot. All right, where is my white cardstock for the pelicans? I just love to watch these pelicans in off the coast when they dive in and fish. That's really, I love that. So I just ink up my pelicans, and I need 3 of them. Using my scraps for this is always a good option. And then I can die cut those as well. And I've got a little close, so I'm just gonna have to grab another piece of white when I'm ready. So I've got that ready to go. And lucky for me, I die cut some of those ahead of time. I just, I try to do some of the work. If you want to see me die cut or how the die cut machines work, give me a holler and I can show that. I can show that on camera. But I sometimes maybe make the incorrect assumption that But if you want to see die cutting, certainly let me know. So I'm going to try to just put some Stampin' Seal Plus on the back of that sentiment, and I'm going to try to layer it right in the middle so there's a nice border on there. And lots of layers, lots of borders, lots of color, just really oceany, beachy. We're all so ready for that this time of year, spring, as it rolls around. And I'm a little crooked, but that's how it works. And again, I like to use the little grid lines, and I can kind of see where I'm putting that so I can get as even as I can. So before I put this on the base, I'm grabbing this Baker's Twine Essentials pack. It has several different colors in it. And I've used some of the others. I'm just gonna drag out a bunch of this. Yeah, the postage, I haven't taken it, but sometimes with all this paper that I put in it, I wonder, and post offices are always goofy. You never know what's going to happen. So I took a bunch of this, kind of this sandy looking Baker's Twine, and I'm going to wrap it around and tie a bow here, and then I can move that bow anywhere I want once I get it tied here. I know the paper's gorgeous. I have a couple packages, and a couple packages of the foil. I'm determined to use it to use it all up, so I don't have anything left over. And then you can schmooze the bow here too to make it bigger or smaller, however you want. All right. And trim it, trim it, so it doesn't have stuff hanging off. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put it on my Coastal Cabana base, and then we'll add the other stuff. All right, Stampin' Seal, and just... So the card I had to make for the gym was a good luck, goodbye and good luck. So, okay, and fashion that right in the middle. Good morning, Cheryl. Thanks for popping in. Okay, so all we're missing now is our, that just looks like water. Now, what I did here is I am going to use my glue dots. And let me remind you of this is the card I am working on. So I put 2 of the pelicans flat on my circle with just glue dots kind of over here. And hey, Kathy Bloom's seen these on the beach, on the coast, the pelicans all lined up places, just waiting for the fish to arrive. And then I'm going to use dimensionals to pop up that middle guy. Come on. I know I could get the pick tool. And then I'll just pop him up here and move my card in, and then use some dimensionals to pop that up. And what I like to do is put the dimensionals at the top and the bottom so it straddles the ribbon so it doesn't flop on the ribbon or the linen thread. I might take your pick tools right here too, but still I struggle with the dimensional pieces. Alrighty, and then that's ready to go on my card front. So here we are, a fun slimline card using the Slim Sayings stamp set, and in coordination with the Waves of Inspiration stamp set and the Waves dies and the Waves of Inspiration Designer Series paper. And in case you popped in late, let me just show you the other 2 Slimline cards that I made. This is the one with the baseball theme. We got spring training going here. We got a few weeks of that. And then the birthday card using the blue foils. It's kind of hard to get that all in the camera, but that's just a gorgeous card. And a reminder that Stampin' Up! Has the Slimline envelopes available, 15 envelopes in 3 colors that fit the cards perfectly. So thank you so much for bearing with me and watching me make my Slimline cards, my very first attempt at it. They're super fun. You can find me online at kimplayswithpaper.com. I have a YouTube channel, a Pinterest page, and a blog, and the Facebook business. So thank you so much for popping in today. I'll be back next Tuesday. Have a great day and a great rest of the week and weekend. See you next time. Bye-bye.